Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to do a drive to Sam's Club today. You're joining me about mid-start. We're going to get going down this road and then we're going to make a left-hand turn coming up here. This was a pretty good drive. I didn't disengage once, so that was good. Alright, coming up on our light here. And I think this is a green, so I think we just go straight through. Always great to see that it doesn't stop or hesitate when it shouldn't. Yep, got a green, or actually it was a yellow turn. No problem. And then we're going to get going down this way, and we're going to be at a four-way stop in a little bit. Have some train tracks coming up. Right over them, no problem. Speed was actually pretty good over them this drive. Four-way stop is coming up right here. Handles it just fine. Waits its turn and then goes. No problem. Then we've got a right-hand turn coming up. The thing about this right-hand turn here on this street is you really have to crane your neck to see anything, because the road connects at a weird angle, and you're also coming up on a hill here, so it can be kind of hard to see, but the car did just fine. You can see me really trying to crane my neck to see, but the car is really having no problem. And it goes. Doesn't have any problems there. And then we're going to enter the freeway here. There was no issues on the freeway. Traffic was pretty light for most of this drive. It was a Sunday afternoon, so really wasn't a lot of traffic. And we're on the freeway right now. And for most of this start, I did slow it down in a few spots on the freeway just to show some interesting things, I guess I would say, about the drive. So yeah, I mean, pretty light traffic, but the car is doing just fine. Getting over here, it passed all those cars and it's gonna get over. And then this semi in front of us gets in our lane, so then the car decides to pass him, which was the right move. So no problems there. And then we're coming up, and this trailer here, you can see it swang. So he had a pretty good sway to it, and I really like how the car really hugged the left side of this lane just to make sure we were kept safe. So it did fine right there, no problems. And then we're just continuing on our drive. And yeah, traffic gets a little heavier coming up, but really no big deals. Nothing that the car couldn't handle. And our exit's coming up in a few miles here. I do have a weird encounter with a cybertruck coming up. And I don't know whether I pissed him off or something, but he passed us in a hurry. That'll be coming up in just a second. So we get over in this lane, and behind me is a cybertruck, and he is just kind of tailgating me. You can kind of see it in the mirror there. And so the car gets over. I didn't do anything. The car gets over. It's going to pass this vehicle, and then it's going to put on its blinker. It's just waiting for a spot, and there we go. And I mean, I'm already going 78, and this guy just kind of flies by me. I was like, okay, I guess he must be in FSD mode, asshole, I guess. I don't know. That's all I'm thinking. So, coming up, we've got our exit for the freeway coming up in a little bit here. it really has to get over through a lot of lanes of traffic, and then we have to exit the freeway onto another freeway. And so it can be kind of a tricky thing. But the traffic was pretty light, so it did just fine. And we're coming up on our first. So we've kind of pre-staged for the exit already. Coming up on it right here. And then we're going to enter the next freeway coming down. So we have to get over into the right-hand lane in just a second. Car passes, so then we take the opportunity to pass, or we get over, and we get over again, and we've got to get over again because right after this entrance to the freeway, our exit's coming up, so it's just waiting for its turn, and it gets over. One more, and it gets over to the final lane here. So it did great there, waiting for its time, very much patient in what it was doing. Coming up, right-hand turn. It just waited for its turn. Once again, pretty light traffic. Coming up, we have our entrance to Sam's Club on our left. This was a pretty long light, so I did fast forward through most of this, just to not sit here all day. And there we go. And no problems with the speed or anything like that here. And then we're going to make a right-hand turn up into the front of the store. And there we go. There's our right-hand turn. Once again, the speed here was really good. It was going about 10 to 12 starting out, which is really good. This van has their tailgate up, and I didn't understand why. They had nothing in their back. It was weird. So we're going to make a left-hand turn just in the front of the store, and then we're going to end our drive. So guys, once again, this was a drive where I didn't take over once, and the car did most of the driving. All I would have to do if I wanted to stop here was just park itself, And so realizing this and realizing how close we are is encouraging. All right, guys, thank you for watching.